hoping by the end of this, a few people will be encouraged to keep going on no matter what happens. And today I'd just like to touch on a little subject called faith. So starters, for what is faith? Faith is a strong belief or trust in someone or something. In our case, it is the existence of God. With that being said, sometimes it is very hard to have faith because it all seems to be not working out according to our plans or your plans. And that is the first problem. It's your plan. It's never about us, and it's never about our plan, because 10 to 1, what we have planned is not necessarily God's plan for us. And Jeremiah 29 verse 11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." So it's God that holds our future and plans in His hands. We've got to learn to trust Him or have faith that according to His will it will be done. I know it's easier said than done, especially when you feel like the whole world is collapsing around you. I'm just here today to tell you don't have to feel alone. God is with you through everything. He's always been there. He's never left your side. In Isaiah 43 verse 2 says, "When you go through deep waters, I will be with you." So even when you feel that you're sinking and the world is collapsing around you, God is there. And He'll never leave your side. He'll never let you drown as long as you don't let go of His hands or take your eyes off Him. Because once you do that, it means that there's doubt has crept inside of you, and there's a fear in His ability to rescue you. Isaiah 41 verse 10 says, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will hold you up with my victorious right hand." This is one of my favorite verses because it brings me great joy to know that God has got my back. If I commit myself to Him and acknowledge that I can't but He can, then I'm overjoyed that I have the strength and the help from God, from my Lord and Savior, and that no matter what we are going through, no matter what season we are in, God has overcome everything, and He will lead me to victory, but only if I believe wholeheartedly that He can. Yes, it is hard at times, but you have to persevere and push on and remain faithful, because we serve a loving, faithful God. In John 6 verse 35 says, "And Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me and will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty." So you see, it's God's promise that if you remain in Him and be faithful and truly believe that God will provide everything you need according to His will, He will never let you go without. God's timing is always perfect. And He will remain faithful as long as you seek Him first and trust in Him. You can either worry about things or worry about your situation, or you can trust God. In other words, give it over to God, hand it over to God. God knows what you want, what you need rather. So hand it over to Him, because you can't do both. You can't worry and trust God. It's impossible. So give it over to Him. God is faithful. God is there. God will provide. He will never let you go without anything. So my message today is stay faithful to God. God is there. He listens. Ask God and you will receive. Seek God and you will find Him. He even knocks at the door, waiting for you to open it for Him, for Him to come into your life. I hope this message has encouraged someone, or has encouraged someone to keep moving forward in their walk with God. Have a blessed day.